Life Audio.
Welcome to the Crosswalk Devotional. We're glad to have you listening with us. Today's topic is choosing to be a friend who loves at all times. We'll return with the devotional after a brief message from our sponsors.
Christian parents, what college will prepare your student to compete with the best while encouraging them to love their country and grow in their walk with Christ? Patrick Henry College. Located in Northern Virginia, Patrick Henry College is the place for high-achieving, conservative Christian students. Already a top pre-law college, PHC has another one-of-a-kind program, Economics and Business Analytics. EBA takes your business-minded STEM student and produces a graduate capable of servant leadership at the highest levels. Find out more at phc.edu/EBA.
A Friend Loves at All Times, written and read by Whitney Hopler. A friend loves at all times, and a brother is born for a time of adversity. Proverbs 17:17 NIV. Saint Valentine's life is a powerful example of what it means to love at all times. In the 3rd century, when Roman Emperor Claudius II outlawed marriages for young men, believing that single men made better soldiers, Valentine chose to act out of love rather than fear. As a priest, Valentine defied this unjust rule by marrying people in secret, but this led to him going to prison. Valentine befriended his jailer, Astorius, and Astorius became impressed by Valentine's wisdom. So, Astorius asked Valentine to help educate his blind daughter, Julia. Valentine agreed, and he became a friend and mentor to Julia as well as he read to her and guided her studies. Valentine's character as a true friend intrigued Claudius so much that he offered to free Valentine from prison if he would renounce Christianity and embrace Roman gods. However, Valentine refused. He shared the gospel with Claudius instead. Unfortunately, Claudius responded to Valentine's loving choice by sentencing Valentine to death for his faith. Before his execution, Valentine wrote a note to Julia, urging her to remain strong in her faith and thanking her for their friendship. He signed the note simply, "From your Valentine." That loving note from a friend during a time of intense adversity inspired the tradition of exchanging loving messages on February 14th, the day of Valentine's martyrdom. Eventually, that tradition grew to become the St. Valentine's Day holiday we know today. Are you willing to love sacrificially as Valentine did? As Proverbs 17:17 points out, true friends stand by one another in every situation, even the most challenging circumstances that are full of adversity. True friends inspire hope and draw one another close to God at all times. If you're willing to love your friends no matter what, God's love will flow through your friendships, strengthening you all. Two famous friends from the Bible, David and Jonathan, show what this looks like. Jonathan risked his own life to protect David. He gave David his loyal friendship even when he had to defy his father, King Saul, to do so. But in the end, all worked out for the best for their faith. Just like Valentine's friendships, the friendship between David and Jonathan reveals that a friend loves at all times, even when a friendship is tested during difficult times. Here are some key ways you can love at all times in your own friendships. Pray for your friends. When you lift your friends to God in prayer, God will answer your prayers and bless your friends with whatever is best for them. Be fully present when your friends are going through challenges. Being there for your friends when they need you the most shows them that you truly care. Ask them what you can do for them, and then do your best to give them whatever you can, such as practical help, careful listening, and encouragement. Don't let adversity distance you from your friends. If you're going through a challenge, don't neglect your friendships. Stay in touch and be honest with your friends about what you need. If you encounter a conflict with a friend, do whatever you can to resolve the conflict and forgive each other for mistakes. Try your best to understand each other and care for each other so you can enjoy peace between you. Always seek God's best for each other. Celebrate good times together as well as helping each other during difficult times. Cheer each other on when you and your friends experience God's blessings and congratulate each other on your successes. Encourage each other to find joy every day in your relationships with God. Friendships are too often superficial in this fallen world. This Valentine's Day, choose to pursue friendships that reflect God's deep love. True friendship will sometimes require you to make sacrifices, but those sacrifices are worth it because God will bring something that has eternal value out of your efforts. Choose to be a friend who loves at all times. When you do, you can look forward to God's love flowing through your life in powerful ways. Intersecting faith and life. As you consider how to be a friend who loves at all times, reflect on these questions. Are you present and supportive when your friends face challenges, or do you shy away from uncomfortable situations? Do you forgive your friends when they make mistakes and try to resolve conflicts between you? Do you ask your friends to forgive you when you make mistakes? How can you show more sacrificial love in your friendships when your friends need you? In what ways can you encourage your friends' faith and spiritual growth? Further reading. John 15:13, Proverbs 18:24, Ecclesiastes 4:9-10, Proverbs 27:17, 1 Samuel 18:3.
The Crosswalk Devotional is a production of Life Audio and Salem Media. If you liked what you heard today, please take a second to rate and review this podcast in your favorite podcast app so that more listeners like you can find the show. For more faith-filled, inspirational podcasts, visit us at lifeaudio.com.
No matter what you're going through, you are not alone. Sis, if you've experienced pain in your father-daughter relationship, I want you to know that you are loved and seen. I'm Kia Stevens, host of the Hope for Women with Father Wounds podcast, and I created my show to help you exchange your father wounds for the love of God the Father. Join me for encouragement, wisdom, and scripture. Just search Hope for Women with Father Wounds on lifeaudio.com or wherever you get your podcasts.